có một phần không?
Bán hết.
You know that.
Còn có một phần không? Mà bà nói là nhờ bán cho bà nào mấy trăm ngàn đó. Không có người đi luôn. Bà nói trời gì mà trắng lắm.
To zoom in all the detail. You using this phone, you far away, you can take the detail of it. You can see the far away. But this is in the room. You can see all the bird, the leather, the feather, all the details. You can see that. The color, every detail you can see in far away. And also, can you see in the room is how good the detail, the eye, how can I see that? I zoom in. You can see that when you zoom in, the other phone, you cannot see. But this, you can read the small character clearly. But the other, all blurred. You cannot read that. You can see the detail. Find the best zoom in, catch up every detail from far away. You know, this time we also upgrade our new laser from 1.2 meters.
Ông mà làm có giờ không chứ.
This laser for instant focus. We have 4100 focus systems. And that can achieve the 4D predictive focus we have. Instant focus with motion prediction. In the outdoor, the windy area, we take the flower of this small flower. You can see Huawei P20, P20 Pro always can capture, can have the best focus. But the other, you lost focus, back and forth, lost focus. And also we have zero shutter lag. And together with the intelligent motion detection, you can see this goes, we take a photo of this goes using 3 phones to take simultaneously. And you can see that our phone take it much earlier, much quicker, much earlier. And also the hair, each hair, very clearly. But the other phones, more late, and all the hair blurred. You can see that difference. Really a zero shutter lag, super fast, and more good quality, the motion picture. And also we can, by the double click, the volume down key, you can easily, even though the phone is sleeping, it can take in the photo as fast as 0.3 seconds. And also, you know that so with this color temperature sensor, and you can get the pixel level color optimization. And also with the exclusive, the Leica color, the Leica photo, Leica color, you can have you can take expressive photos like this. It's all taken by the P20 and the P20 Pro. And also stylish photo you can take. Tasty photo. The food, okay. And with this 40 megapixel, the camera, you can take photo like this. You see in every detail clearly. If you zoom in, you see that the detail very clearly. With the Huawei P20, P20 Pro, everyone can take professional camera like this. All these photos taken by P20 and the P20 Pro. Is a photo taken in Mexico. We also have another interesting thing is 960 frames per second super slow motion video. Let's see it again. You can see that 960 frames per second super slow motion. You can see that all the slow motion things. You know, last year we are the first one in this industry to introducing AI technology on the cameras. But this year, we bring the professional skills with master AI on the smartphone. One stamp to professional photography. And master AI for 500 scenarios in 19 categories. The phone can recognize all the scenarios, can know the object, can understand the object. with a neural network processor inside, the AI processor, to quickly processing, to understand the world. So with this technology, this can help you to give the best tuning for the cameras, to let everyone can have the right skill to take the right moment. Let's see. You can see the logo on that. It's a recognize the scenario. You will see that. You will display that. Give the automatic tuning suggestion to you. And also with AI help, you can AI assist the composition. Sometimes you take the horizontally, the picture, it can alignment, can take the alignment for you. And also, when you take a group photo, it can help you to frame in all the group. You know, that's if you want to take long exposure photos, you need the tripod. Without tripod, your hand cannot stop shaking. In order to solving these issues, the industry invented electric imaging stabilizer, and also OIS, optical imaging stabilizer. But these technologies, you can solving the issue of short-term vibrating. But for long term, if you take the photo, long exposure, several seconds, then your hand, you cannot. This all EIS and OIS all cannot work. But Huawei, we invented AIS, AI imaging stabilizer. With this technology, no tripod. And even you can take an incredible photo with your hand by this machine learning based the multi-frame stabilization. No tripod, just by your hand to take. As long as 6 seconds, the maximum 6 seconds you can take for long exposure. You know, here is I make a comparison. The handheld night shot. You can see that these two phones together to take the photo simultaneously for long exposure. The other phone is totally blurred. You can see Huawei P20 and P20 both can take clearly photo in a handheld. And this is a photo taken without tripod, 5.3 seconds in China, Shanghai. I can see it in the evening. And this photo is a night shot, also without tripod. This is in Germany, Düsseldorf. In a very famous Konig Salé. I lived there 10 years ago. I lived there for 3 years. It's a very beautiful street. You can see how good quality, the detail. This screen is the resolution not good enough to display all the details, but we capture every detail, the color vividly, all the details, by your handheld, to take this. And we have many. If you are with more longer exposure, you using a tripod, we can take even more astonishing photos, like this in Paris, the famous building in the evening. Like this incredible night shot. You can see this. This is in Italy in the evening, 8 p.m. You can see that all the colors vividly. The mountain, the Arbus mountain. And you can see that that's an area. Most of the color lost. You can see the difference. And this is more incredible night shots. You can see that this is Arbus mountain. The others only can see some white dot. People ask me, where is iPhone 10? I can tell you, iPhone 10 can see nothing, can take nothing. The other only can have a white ball, a white dot. But we can see that more than you. Even your eyes cannot see that. Your eye cannot see that, but you can see the sky and the tree and the mountain. It's unbelievable, unbelievable. It's really incredible. You know this night shot with long exposure? That's in Paris. Okay, you guys know this in this city. Because in Paris, many buildings, they're not allowed to use because all the light have the patterns on. So you only select some is allow us to use. The night shot with longer exposure, for example, this is in Italy. How good quality this? This photo taken by me. The night before I take a flight, I go to the Shenzhen Bay. You know, I walk there, I just take a photo in normal way, not long exposure, just normal photo. You know, after I take the photo, I astonished. Why astonished? Because my eyes, I cannot see this red flower. It's purely black. But I take a photo, oh my God, the red flower is there. I forgot that. You can see that. Actually, so my feeling that's using this phone, it can see more than your eyes. It's short exposure, not long exposure. Only 1/18th of the night. And my colleague in the internal use, the NDPO, and they take a lot of night shot collections. Let's see some of the photos taken by our employee. Oh, this is the photo last night I taken nearby in this here. You can see that even the trees, you can see that in the dark tree. Your eyes, you see all the black, but you can see that take the photo, you can see the tree. See, so you capture every detail. So Huawei P20 and P20 Pro can let everyone can take good photo. No need special skills. And also with our stabilization, you can see that on the bicycle, we take this video together. You can see how stable with AIS, even with the video, take the video, it's more stable. You know, the P20, we get a high score. The people ask me, how about the P20 Pro? You know, DxO marks, they are really the industry, the best benchmark comparison. This is the result. P20 Pro, we get 109 points. And the photo, we get 114. The video, 98. 10 points to the higher than the most closer to us. It's really much ahead, much ahead. You only can overtake the others by 1 point, but we overtake the others by 10 points. That's a big stamp, big improvement. I do believe this phone will be the best camera, the best photo, and the best video in this year. The Huawei P20 and the P20 Pro, the highest mobile imaging standard. Today, I like to invite Mel to share, a photographer, she's a photographer, to share her experience with the P20 and the P20 Pro. Let's warmly welcome Mel on stage. Thank you. Mel, thank you.
Thank you, Richard.
You need a controller? Just,
thank you. Hi, thank you, Richard. Hi, my name is Mel Bless. I am a photographer, a fashion photographer. I'm based in London. I have delivered global fashion campaigns for clients like Fendi, for Pucci, for Gap, for Missoni, Canada Goose. Photography really is my passion. I love it. I've dedicated my life to it. It's been a lot of very hard work, but I enjoy it so much. It's introduced me to the world in a way that I could only ever have imagined. So when Huawei approached me with the P20 and the P20 Pro, and told me about the collaboration with Leica, of course, I was really fascinated. Leica, as a company, has got such resonance with the photographic world. It's a company that has developed tools to take some of the most wonderful pictures, pictures that have inspired me personally and hundreds and thousands of photographers the world over. It's a company that produces things thoughtfully with research and real love. I actually gave my husband, who is here today, a Leica when we got married. He's also a photographer, dare I say it. And, you know, this was at a time when I was just starting in my career. I had no money for the bus fare, but I knew I needed to give him that camera. And, you know, to this day, I still don't know if it was more exciting for him to get that camera or marry me. That's just how much it meant to him. So to have this little lens, these optical lenses inside a smartphone, I was really, really intrigued. This is some of examples of my professional work. And we decided to take the camera to Paris. Obviously, Huawei are launching here today, but Paris is such an inspiring city. It's a city I do a lot of work in. It's an iconic city visually, and it's got such a rich history of photography. So obviously, first stop, the Eiffel Tower, classic. And, you know, for me, the job of a photographer is to explore the world in a curious way, to try and be creative and see things in a way that is unique to you. This was just a little example of that. I like to compose with aperture, what's sharp, what's soft. And when I was using that camera, it was amazing the ability it gave me to do that. It was able to work so quickly between the focal lengths, and that's the way that I love to work. Very spontaneously, super fast, be very reactive to what's around me, and color as well was something I love to compose with color. I think most photographers do. Color blocks, what does it mean, how I can crop around it. And of course, color is so affected by light. Low light, the bright sun in the daytime, the beautiful kind of soft dusk light. And the camera responded so well to those little lighting conditions. And, you know, I have to remind you, I've only had the camera for a few days. So just to work with it and understand it so quickly was a real pleasure. Also, the zoom, especially working in black and white, where I love the kind of soft, smooth, dynamic range it gave me, the mid-tones, keeping the highlights, the rich blacks. And even here, when we wanted to shoot that shot under the Eiffel Tower. Of course, it's all blocked off at the moment. But I was able to really push in. You can see here at its kind of widest point, well, I was interested in the silhouette. And then here, much sharper. It still had that beautiful mid-tones, didn't blow out too much in the highlights. It kept the richness. And that was something I really, really appreciated. This shot is the last shot of the day and probably sums me up the most as a photographer. It was just taken on the hoof, down on the ground, getting dirty, just trying something new. I've actually turned the photo upside down. But, you know, it's just my little impression was of Paris on the day. And that's just how I love to work. Everyone works differently. But I felt the camera really responded to my needs and gave me creative freedom to make the choices I want to do, which is what I think is the most important part of being a photographer. So after Paris, we went to London. We were shooting in my studio, and you know, fashion is what I do, and I really wanted to take the camera into the studio environment. That's where I do a lot of my work. And I love to work closely with the models. I want to make a fun, spontaneous, creative environment for them. And this was just a small shoot I was doing with a designer friend of mine, and I thought, what a great opportunity to take this camera and try it in a really professional studio environment. And I thought it worked beautifully. I love playing with color, and I really want to remind you, none of these photos have been retouched in a computer at all. This is straight out of the camera. When Huawei approached me to get involved in this, something I'd never done before, and having worked with them over the last week, it really struck me how they put photography right at the heart of what they do. They really seem to treasure it. And of course, as someone who is so inspired by making images, that was a really wonderful experience. They also spoke to me about a renaissance in photography, and I, for one, really understand that. Photography really used to be the preserve of a very few professionals, a few amateurs, and now we can all take pictures, and we can all start to see the world through so many people's eyes. Just explore the world through images, explore the world through pictures. And I, for one, am very happy to be a part of that. So thank you.
Thank you, Mel. Thank you. Thank you for making introduction. That's our target is we want to let every user can take the professional the photos with Huawei phones. And last year, our next imaging award, and over 90 countries, our global Huawei smartphone users attend that. They submit over 150,000 submissions. And that last year's the Grand Plus winner, she's here. Can you stand? You can stand up. Okay. Okay. Here is some of the photos taken by the last year's submission by the next image award. That's this year, we will have another, the next imaging award is coming soon in June of this year. And please attend this, you can join. Huawei P20 and P20 Pro also can help you to see more intelligence. And inside of this phone, we are using the Kirin 970 chipset. And inside of this chipset, we have the industry, the most powerful leading AI processor. We call it NPU, the dedicated NPU, neural network processor. Compared with the Apple, the latest A11, and Qualcomm's, the latest chipset, Snapdragon 845. And we have much stronger AI processing power. You can see this benchmark comparison. And also with our machine learning on AI optimization, and we also can improve the response by 60%, the system response. And the smooth speed we can improve over 50%. By this user behavior and intelligent resource management, the prediction, and also the intelligent context awareness. So this machine learning algorithm working with AI, we can make the phone running with better performance. That's the Huawei P20 and P20 Pro also both have large battery, but more importantly, we have intelligent power management, and also with a low power consumption chipset together, so we can achieve long battery life. The P20, the over 1 day usage, and the P20 Pro, roughly 2 days usage, really much longer battery life compared with the other flagship phones. And not only this is a long battery life, but also supports super fast charging. Our supercharge, not only fast, but more safe, reliable. We passed the certification of the TUV in Germany. And also, we are 300% faster than the iPhone X standard charger. So you can really quickly to charge the phones. And also the AI experience, and we wanted more apps to support our AI ecosystem. And a high AI ecosystem, we enhance various apps, the experience. Let more apps using the AI capability. And we also partnership with Google, with Amazon, with Microsoft, with the industry leading vendors. Here's one of that. This is world's first on-device Prisma processing using AI. You can see 3.2 seconds. The other is still waiting. So 9.6 seconds. 3 times faster than AI processing. You can see that, the difference. Thank you. You know that you also can do the shopping on the camera. By take the objects, you can buy it on Amazon. Because the phones can recognize the objects. You can help you to find the object, the things, buy that. 2 minutes. You know, sometimes you make a phone call outside in windy, noisy area. It's very difficult to make a conversation. Let's see. Let's listen to other phones. Yeah. But with the Huawei P20, let's listen.
Is it clear now? I'm calling you with another phone.
It's better now.
Would you like to come to my house for dinner tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to.
All right, see you then.
You know, sometimes I may have a conference call during my walking, so sometimes this is very useful for me in the windy area. You know that Huawei, we partnership with Google for so many years, and today with Google, and we will launch the world's first wave Android 8.0, the latest Android version, Android 8.1, and also with the latest the AI API, N API we support. And also today, we will have the deeply customized Google Assistant in the Huawei P20 and the P20 Pro, and also with we are the first feature in the Android Messenger with NPU, the AI processor acceleration. And also, Huawei, we are on the first wave to introducing the Google AR Core, the first wave AR Core. So today, the big honor for me to invite the Vice President of Google, Mr. Sabatini. Let's warmly welcome Mr. Sabatini on stage. Thank you. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you, Richard.
Thank you.
I will take your clicker.
Everywhere. Android 8.1 introduces support for the Neural Networks API, which is a hardware-accelerated machine learning running to support machine learning capabilities in apps. We're inspired by the success of Android across the world and across a wide range of devices, including entry-level phones, which for many people will be their first phone and their first and only phone ever. Android 8.1 introduces Android Oreo, the Go edition, which is our optimized software for devices with less than 1 GB of RAM. And we are happy to announce that Huawei is running Android 8.1 with their new powerful devices launched today. Thank you.
What's new in this phone?
At CES, together with Huawei, we highlighted the Google Assistant with the Mate 10. And today, we're excited to follow up with new custom feature for the P20. The Assistant comes built into the P20. You just have to say, OK, Google, or long press the Home button, and the Assistant will set a reminder, send messages, or just change the settings. So Google Assistant is improving consistently. Now you can take a photo in black and white and find inspiration with what we saw earlier, or just the inspiration of being in Paris today, to take fantastic photos with the Leica lenses. And later this year, we will explore new features in the P20 simply by asking the Assistant, hey Google, what's new on this phone? And then we have the messaging. We are also collaborating to make messaging on Huawei devices a lot richer, a lot more useful, and more fun. So to tell us more, I'd like to invite Drew Rowney, who is a product manager for Android Messages, to join us. Welcome, Drew.
Thank you, Sebastian. Appreciate it. Hi, I'm Drew. I'm the product manager for Android Messages. Every time I travel, I'm reminded that messaging is one of the most frequent and most meaningful ways that we use our phones. Right before I came on stage, I was texting with my fiance. She says good luck, by the way. And I'm sure, like many of you, I use my phone every day for messaging. That's why we're thrilled to be bringing Android Messages to new Huawei devices. Android Messages is a modern, always up-to-date default messaging app that enables chat features with RCS, a broadly supported standard for the next generation of messaging. That means that people using Huawei phones on supported carriers will be able to send high-resolution photos and videos. They'll be able to text over Wi-Fi and data, start group chats, and much more right from the default messaging app on their phone. We're also starting to use the unique capabilities of the device to create experiences that are more fun and more personal. Huawei's excellent camera and their on-device chip mean we can do super fast foreground and background recognition and motion sensing. Let me show you an early example of some of the experiences we're building that take advantage of that technology. In this example, someone's texting me, how's the trip? I miss you. Come home, please. They get a suggestion to record an expressive effect. And here you see the foreground-background separation and the effects being layered in. They can record that, send it in one tap, and then I can respond. And I can send my own expressive effect. In this example, me on a plane headed home. I'm excited to bring experiences like this to people because I think they will help them connect with those they care most about, even if they're far apart. But the part I'm most excited about is the fact that we update the app every month. So look for new features that are fun and useful coming soon. Thank you very much. Thank you. Enjoy.
Thank you, Drew. So now we'll have a couple of words about AR. In a great day like this in Paris, I think we could do with some more fun, and this is a great way to introduce augmented reality. Augmented reality is a powerful way to bring the real and the virtual world together. AR places virtual content and useful information into the real world around us, as seen through our phone's camera. This enables our smartphones to do more, and therefore enable us to do more. Suddenly, computing is woven into the world around you, and everything gets a lot more intuitive, contextual, and fun. A few weeks ago, Google gave developers the power to build AR apps on Android, reaching 100 million phones. And we're already seeing many, many AR apps built with AR Core landing on Google Play Store. We are proud to have Huawei as one of Google's closest partners. There are some great developers who are delivering truly immersive AR experience. For example, imagine visualizing different rooms' interiors inside your home with Sotheby's International Realty. Or imagine you can see Porsche's Mission E concept vehicle right in your driveway and explore a way to customize it without going into a showroom. You could even be part of a popular online game, Guns of Boom in AR, or one of NASA's spacecraft explorers bringing the solar system to your living room. You will get a first-hand experience of these here today. For those of you who will go to the movie and see Ready Player One, you can basically see some of that on your phone in the next couple of days. Everyone should get to experience augmented reality. So together with Google and Huawei, we are working to bring it to people everywhere, including China. We will be supporting AR code in China on Huawei devices sold there, which will be distributed through the Huawei App Store in China. As these technologies continue to grow, we will see more ways people can have fun and get more done on their phones. Here, to walk us through a few of these great AR experiences, we have Steve Lay, a Senior Director of Product Marketing at Huawei. Welcome, Steve.
Thank you, Sebastian. Now, let's take a look at the incredible AR capabilities of the Huawei P20 series with the Porsche Mission E AR app. Now, with the start button we see on this display, let's fire up that engine. And now I'll be using the space in front of us to bring up the Mission E. Excuse me, I'll need a space in front of me. I need a space, guys. And just let me move it forward a little bit to get a better visual. All right. Now, with the power of AR, we can walk around the car and look at its iconic designs of the exterior. And to get a deeper understanding into this new technology, the Mission E, let's use X-ray vision to take a look at all-new charging system. And with AR, we can also take a peek inside the interior of the car to get a real feel of that premium leatherwork. So here comes the door open. Let's get into that driver's seat. Look at the details, and let's look out the windshield at the crowd. And fans of the car can also enter the paint shop to get a different color. So let's paint our car from white to red. And there we go. Wow, both colors looks great. Now, having gotten a new color paint job, let's give it a test drive. All right, there it goes. Brake. All right, let's brake before we run into the crowd. All right, now given that with this beautiful mission in here, in this beautiful venue, why don't we invite Richard to come to next to the car and take a quick snapshot with the new Mission E. There we go. All right. There we go.
Hi.
There it is,
Guys
ladies.
here. Okay.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
That's a sneak peek into the power of AR unleashed on the Huawei P20 series. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve.
Now back to you,
Thank you
Richard.
for your introduction. Okay. You know, that's and with this kind of AR technology, we really can make some impressive things. But we want to bring more intelligent experience to everyone. And this phone, the P20, P20 Pro, we support 360-degree face unlock. Even in dark environment, that is, you see the phones is very quickly unlock. You can see that immediately. When it's very fast. I take the phone, you see that. You can see this. 100% faster than the iPhone 10 and the Galaxy S9 is face ID and face unlock. You can see. And also, we provide the Huawei Share. And this function in the shortcut, the button, you can share your video, your photo, your files, your contents between the phones and with the PC. No matter Macintosh PC or Apple PC or the Windows PC or the smartphone between that. It's very conveniently. And also, all this sharing is not only super fast speed, but also free of charge. That's using the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi between these phones and PCs. No need through the Wi-Fi or through the other network connection. So it's a direct transmission. So it's really convenient. Another things, and we have is Huawei Phone Clone. It's an app, and help you to very conveniently, quickly, to switch to Huawei phones. No matter you are using iPhone or using other Android phones, both phones download the Phone Clone apps, and you run in these apps simultaneously. It's very quickly you switch the phones. 64 GB data within 1 hour. It's really quick, convenient. The Huawei Health is an app in the phones. I use these these features every day. You know, that's this one can not only guidance my health, and also can give the coaching of my exercise. So it's very interesting, and also working together with you know, there's the smartwatch and the band, smart band that you can really get the help for my health. And also this phone, you know, last year on the Mate 10 Pro, Mate 10, we launched this PC functionality. You plug in the Type-C and the interface connected to any display, no matter your TV or your desktop display. Your phone working as a PC. So it's very convenient to use. So today on P20 and the P20 Pro, we also have this PC mode functionality. And also, you can enjoy the wireless Hi-Fi with HWA, the high-resolution wireless audio. The HWA, the ecosystem also getting the leading vendors, the leading companies support. All these, the leading companies support. So you can enjoy better quality wireless Bluetooth audio. And you know that the P20 and the P20 Pro, they have dual stereo speakers enhance the Dolby Atmos. And they can bring you cinematic experience with advanced Dolby AC4. You can experience the immersive sound experience. Really good experience. And also, the P20 and P20 Pro, we support dual SIM card. On open market version, and each one we support dual 4G and dual VoLTE. And the main card, we even support 4.5G, 4x4 MIMO, super fast speed, 1.2 gigabit over the 0.6. Not only the double the speed, but more importantly, in the weak signal area, you can achieve the good signal with 4 antenna. So, and also we bring some beautiful companies, like these fashionable premium covers, and the real leather covers, and also the fashionable the case for your selections. And also, we have a variety of accessories for your selection, including the smart covers, and also with some soft touch covers. And this is the first Huawei TWS earpieces, true wireless stereo earpieces, FreeBuds, Huawei FreeBuds. We are using in-ear design for better noise isolation. You can experience this later. One charge for 10-hour usage. It's very convenient. Compared with the other, the AirPod, it's a different design. This can help you to listening, to have more noise isolation. Another thing is active noise cancellation earphones by us. It's using Type-C. You don't need the charging, don't need the battery and charging. It's just Type-C connection. When you take the public transportation in a car, in the subway or in the airplane, you can listen to music in a quiet world. That's a really good experience. I take this every day in my bag. So it's really good experience for me. And also, we have the Huawei Moonlight selfie stick. You can flash under that stick. It's small things. Okay. And Huawei Band 2 Pro. This small band, but they have the embed GPS for field trial, and also the real-time heart rate monitoring. So you can guidance and the health. I using this every day. It's water and dust proofing. You can take it to any sports, even to the swim. So it's water and dust proofing. But also, this it can tell you that your heart, how about the heartbeat. It gives the protection to you, and also you can check your sleep. When you're in the evening, you take it. And when sleeping, you take it. You can check about your sleeping status. And this have long battery life. For me, I use that. One charge for near 2 weeks usage. Really long battery life. It's small and tiny, but long battery life. It's very convenient to use. Oh, sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a P20 series phone. Thank you.
Meet the Huawei P20 and P20 Pro. The smartphone designed to help you see more. That's because this is a professional camera powered by AI. One that sees the world in a whole new way. So you can too. Rain or shine. With extraordinary low light sensitivity, your photos in low light are now perfectly bright. And they keep getting better at night without a tripod. Hold it, hold it. Beautiful. And now you can zoom closer than ever before. With the power of AI, nothing moves too fast to stay in focus, even her. It can turn a moment into an eternity. It knows which kind of scene you're trying to shoot. And the right frame, too. Perfect. That could be in a gallery. With an array of built-in lighting modes, it's also like having a pro studio in the palm of your hand. With a battery that can finally keep up with you. So how's this all possible? With this, a professional photographer, all in one tiny chip. Mastering photography has never been so simple. It's time to see more.
Thank you. You know that we also want to bring more luxury to everyone. And we partnership and with Porsche Design. Last year, we launched the Porsche design Huawei Mate 10. After launch, we received very good consumer feedback. This year, today we bring the Porsche design Huawei Mate RS. Discovered exceptional. That's why it calls it RS. RS is racing sports. It's from the sports car. The name. Today, it's a big honor for me to invite the CEO of Porsche design, Dr. Jan Baker. Let's warmly welcome Jan Baker on stage. Thank you for coming. Maybe we can take a photo together of this. Have you taken your phone? No. No? Okay, this is for you. Okay.
I don't need it. So thank you, Richard. Thank you very much for having us here in this wonderful hall in the heart of Paris. It is my pleasure to present our third generation handset in cooperation with Huawei. The new Porsche design Huawei Mate RS is the latest result of our successful cooperation and the hard work our design and product teams have invested in creating this unique device. That takes me back to 2014 when all of this began. The starting point of our success story with the Porsche design Huawei Mate series. When Porsche design and Huawei first came together, we shared a common goal. We set out to revolutionize the smartphone market. For us, it was therefore crucial to start this new chapter of Porsche design smartphones with a partner striving for the same common goals while valuing our heritage and philosophies. Since the foundation of Porsche design back in 1972, we have become synonymous with technically inspired, exclusive lifestyle products, carrying the myth of Porsche to a world beyond the automobile. Be it the world's first matte black timepiece, or the invention of the iconic P8478 aviator shades, which, by the way, celebrate their 40th anniversary this year. So our products stand for precision, perfection, sophisticated design, and technological innovation. These are the same criteria we emphasized while writing the next chapter of Porsche design smartphones. Today, with the launch of our new Porsche design Huawei Mate RS, I can honestly say that with Huawei's engineering expertise and market-leading innovations, we found the perfect partner to make this an amazing journey for both parties. Drawing on this shared heritage, I am honored to present our new flagship device. It is the perfect embodiment of the signature design language of Porsche design and Huawei's best-in-class technology and craftsmanship. Along with the two previous Huawei-developed models, this flagship device takes us one step further. I would even say we set a new standard in mobile luxury. With the Porsche design Huawei Mate RS, we created a sophisticated device that encapsulates the future of mobile technology with an exceptionally streamlined design. It achieves incredible natural beauty through accurate engineering skills and the simplicity of its design. It is perfectly symmetrical from top to bottom, left to right, and front to back. It is an expertly designed, made without compromising functionality or performance. This is reflected by the smartphone itself through its glossy finish, perfect hand, and equal balance of form and function, making it the ultimate device user can be proud to carry. The new Porsche design Huawei Mate RS, full of the most advanced technology, includes a revolutionary new triple camera, all packed into an elegantly designed smartphone. Through the phone's innovative black exterior, exciting software themes, and exclusive accessories, the Porsche design Huawei Mate RS is probably the best device money can buy. The high level of performance is also stressed in the name of the device. The terms RS stands for outstanding racing performance in the world of Porsche motorsport. If I had to compare the Mate RS to a current Porsche, I would definitely say it's the 911 GT3 RS of smartphones. It's a truly powerful machine with an impressively stylish exterior and, of course, interior. In conclusion, I would like to stress how proud I am we were able to accomplish all of this by taking our partnership to the next level. Working together more closely and intensively than ever before has paid off and enabled us to present the device which perfectly fuses the DNA of both Porsche design and Huawei. And now I would like to hand over to Richard, who will give you an in-depth presentation of our new Porsche design Huawei Mate RS. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ian. Before you leave, we can take a photo together for the phones. You know, we launched with totally the new design in the phones, the Porsche design Mate RS. It's a very unique product. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you,
Richard. Thank you.
Thank you.